They say necessity is the mother of invention.
Well, that certainly was the case for a Sherbrooke man. Using beer bottle caps, Norm Price has invented a fishing lure that's reeling in a lot of money. Here's Jed Kahane.
This is a tale of one man's passion for fishing and ice-cold beer, and how an unconscious little gesture ended in a revelation.
I have a habit of taking my beer caps, taking them and bending them in half like this. Threw it up onto the table, and it landed beside a hook. Wow!
Norm Price figured it was worth a try. If beer and fishing such a winning combination for him and his buddies, perhaps the fish would bite too.
From beer to gear.
A few casts later, he had his answer.
Right now I'm using a Molson Dry.
Norm refined his technique
I could make a bottle cap lure in 30 seconds.
and figured he'd stumbled on a major untapped resource. Canadians toss out billions of beer caps every year. Norm started collecting.
Budweiser, Blue, and Coors are the top three.
Clearly, this was a recycling project too big for one man, so Norm's hired dozens of helpers to scour local bars for the coveted caps.
They're good for something. They don't go in the garbage, and that's it.
These days, the Lucky Lures are popping up in stores across the country, retailing appropriately for about a fin, and landing some big endorsements. Andy Vanderplug is a former Canadian sports fishing champion.
I don't drink a heck of a lot of beer, but I like the colors.
Some of the big breweries, though, aren't so enthusiastic. Molson fired off this threat of legal action for using its logo without permission. Norm Price is undeterred.
Oh, I like beer and I like to fish. Like fishing without a wobbly pop is like showering with a raincoat on. So like it's a given.
And it's catching on, especially with the fish. Jed Kahane, CTV News, Sherbrooke, Quebec.
So there it is, Frank. What do you say? We get a case of beer and go fishing this afternoon.
I think we should.
But not a bad afternoon, Frank.
It's not bad. It's actually already up to 16 degrees.